Hi friends, I'm back. I've been gone a while. I've been working on this huge book and I'm in love with it. First of all, it is a scrapbook, as you can see. I took a picture of the 1890s scrapbook that I have, and then I reduced it to fit on this book. I've used some old picture corners from an old scrapbook. This is 5 signatures. Need to work on my lighting. Cheesecloth at the spine. 5 signatures, 13 pages each for 260 pages. There's lace. There's lots of sewing, inserts, tags, journal cards, lace top tabs, seam binding, charms, baubles, real old safety pins that I found in some of my mother-in-law's things. So let's get started. Most of the digitals are available on my shop. Some of them I've gotten from other shops, but I won't try to remember all of that. This is just too big of a book. I'll try to put links in the description below. So here's a little corner tuck made with the Dresden plate cut out. A little envelope that I made with some Victorian lady washi tape and some little inserts here. And this is just some ephemera that I got online. Lace on the front of each signature. Here's a little moon charm, and here's one of the old-time safety pins that I was talking about. They're just fun looking. They have just a different closure than your regular safety pin. Okay, there's lots of writing space, coffee stain paper, there's some music paper, lots of sewing. Here's my lace top tabs. Yeah, lace top tabs. Oh boy. An old grain list from Ratliff Real Estate and Rentals. It's a Kansas. I'll get to the other side and we'll be able to see where it's from. This is a fun little old digital that I found. It's packaging for the old hairpins called Hump hairpins. Just another place to write a message. This was a copy of an envelope. And I should include the original letter that was in this envelope. Some more washi tape. More sewing. This particular digital is on the Etsy store. This is on the Etsy store. This is on the Etsy store. Some fabric. I made pockets out of 3 of the middle pages. So then you've got some just little places to tuck some things. This is a flip out, and the flip out is holding, it's an envelope that I made out of an old book page. It's collaged with some different things, some graph paper, some music paper, and then there's a letter tucked inside here. A little bit of collage on top of the paper here, some digitals that I have yet to put on the Etsy store. This was a copy of a little postcard. I just made it into what it looks like an envelope, and it's just for writing on. Collage some old green stamps on. There's a measuring tape, the end of a measuring tape with the metal tab on the end. This is a collaged writing page, placed right on the back. Just used book pages as the base. Never want to throw away book pages if you can do something with them. This is that sheet that we were talking about before. It's from Atwood, Kansas. It's some kind of a listing. I don't know. I got 4 big tablets of it at a used-a-bit store. And then each of the signatures has the Dresden plate full page. Here's some more lace. Here's a key that's being held on with a little black safety pin. Some more of my digitals. This is yet to go on the shop. The files are so large that I just haven't figured out how to put such large files on my Etsy store, but I'll get it figured out. This is yet to go on. I love these little images that I've found in my old clip art book. This is a payment ticket from my mom and dad's back in the 50s. You would write your payment, and these are the days that it was due, like September 11th it was due. This would have been the 5th payment, so this would be their receipt, and this is the part that they would give to the loan at the furniture store when they went to make a payment. Some more of my digitals. More washi tape. Here's a digital of some of my mom's embroidery from an embroidery scarf that she made, just for extra writing. It just hangs around there. Some more of my digital stamping. This is one of my favorite little inserts. I'll open it up here. It's a picture of a little baby, and then I backed it with half of a quilt page, and then there's a little charm that says inspire. I like large graphics for the centers if I can. I think this is part of the Wallflower digital kit. This paper was dyed with wine. It's a little tag made from a ledger page and an old pattern. I just fussy cut around the little girl on the packaging of a pattern, and there's writing space, a little tuck spot with some inserts there. This is some shiny embroidery thread that I just sewed on to the page when I zigzagged. This is some more of my digital kit. I think it's the bookkeeping kit. Made this little dangle map page and the word encourage. Some more measuring tape. This is a little image from, I think it's from the Scrapbook Treasures digital kit. Another collaged writing page. Here's a little heart bauble, or charm I should say. This is kind of fun. I made a tag, but then I got a hold of some little watch crystals in little packaging. I think I have one of the envelopes in here. So I made some little, I laid these on top of some little butterflies and glued them on, and then cut around them, and then I glued it onto the tag. Just makes something kind of fun. Little tag you can write on the back. Here's one of the envelopes that the watch crystals come in. They were, probably hundreds of them, all different colors, and they all have different size and shapes of the watch crystals in them. This is the Parcheesi game. I just thought it would be fun to have that in here, kind of that era. Another little writing card from the books, the Scrapbook Treasures. I think this is part of the bookkeeping digital kit too. Some more green stamps. Here's another middle with some goodies inside the pocket. A little label that I have garden written on it. Some more bookkeeping paper. Some fabric. A little small scrapbook from the same image from the front. Some rickrack. This is another one I got from some of my mom and dad's goodies. Oh, and I have that on my store. I think it's called Pay Your Bills, the DigiKit. Some more embroidery thread. This was the back of some old wallpaper. Insert made out of, let's see, I made this a little bag, I guess, out of some lightweight paper. And I just put an old copy of an old prescription dated June 8th, 1918. And, oh, I found this little bulldog charm. He's got to be really old. It was in some of my mother-in-law's things. She was a lot like me, or I'm a lot like her. I like to collect lots of little things. She did a lot of collage artwork. She was an artist. So I'm having fun with a lot of her old supplies. Here's a digital that I need to get put on my shop. Another digital that'll go on my shop, hopefully. This is on my shop. It's part of the Scrapbook Treasures. Just made a tag with some writing space out of an old map page. This is one of the envelopes that has the watch crystals in it that I was telling you about. They're just the cutest little envelopes, and in most of them, yep, here's the little crystal that goes with this one. Looks like a contact lens. It's an old bobby pin that's holding it on. Some more washi tape. I love my washi tape. Here's another middle spread that's real pretty. A little girl from the Scrapbook Treasures. I fussy cut around her and just made her a little tuck spot for this page. Another little writing card. This was a download from Artie Mays, I believe. This was from the Scrapbook Treasures as well. Remembrance and all good wishes. Some muslin. This is an envelope that I'm using as a tuck spot. This was a fun box that I found in some of my mother-in-law's. I just scanned it and made little cards out of it. I love the color. This was from my husband's grandparents' yearbook. I just love the graphics of it. 1929. And then a little Kit Carson cartoon book. And this was the outside of the payment book for the furniture store that we saw the receipts earlier for. Here's the bauble I was talking about earlier. I try to put a bauble on each one of my books. Makes it sophisticated. Some more music paper. Here's another really old safety pin. Just really funky shape. So if you get this book, beware. It's an exposed pin there. It's not covered like most safety pins are. This isn't a very safe safety pin. Okay, then here's some more. This is from my French Fashions Ooh La La kit. And this is just the bottom of one of the ledger papers that I have. I think this was back from the 50s, I think, maybe. I can't remember. Either the 50s or the 30s. I don't remember for sure. But it's original. Another collaged writing page with some stamping. This is ink stamping. Chunky 5 cents. Some more green stamps. Some rickrack. Another little postcard for writing. Another label. This is the middle of another signature with some goodies inside. This lady's pretty fancy. A raffle ticket. Some more ledger paper. This was from a bank ledger. I love, 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 love the calligraphy. Another little bag that I made from some lightweight paper. Some flower seed packet pictures on it. Some more embroidery thread. Oh, this was fun. This was an envelope in some of my mom and dad's stuff. So I thought this would be fun. Look at that. Isn't that neat? This pretty little girl peeks out. And then there's a tag for butterflies. And these things just sneak in under or back behind. This was from the Northside Bank of Omaha, Nebraska, June of 1959. Oh, and I put a little bit of the edging of some fabric, the color codes. And that just about does it. I have a pocket back here as well, another Dresden plate pocket. I found this little cabinet card of this cute little girl. I just thought the shape was real fun. 1938, it must be her confirmation picture. And then this was from the scrapbook as well, and another prescription from May 28th, 1918. So I'll be putting this on my Etsy store soon. I hope you enjoyed it. I just think it's a really pretty book. I took Nick the Booksmith's course on making books, and so I used some of her techniques, and I'm pretty tickled with the way it turned out. I don't know if I showed you this little key there. So that's it. Thanks for looking, friends. See you next time.